So this one time, many, many moons ago, I was actually, this is 30 years ago. I was in my first serious relationship, and it was great. But one night we were just sitting around her place, and we were talking about silly things that we had in common. And one of the things that we started talking about was an old kids show that used to air here in Toronto. I don't know if it aired anywhere else. It aired around Ontario. It was on TVO, called The Polka Dot Door.
Polka dot door, the polka dot door. Let's peep through the polka dot door. Songs and stories and so much more. Through the polka dot door, this is the time we...
So the Polka Dot Door, it used to have two hosts. It always had two hosts, a man and a woman. And it also had these four dolls that they used to play with that, they'd dress up and they'd do story time and sing-alongs. And the four dolls had names. They were Humpty, Dumpty, Marigold, and a bear whose name she and I could not remember for the lives of either of us. So, we giggled, we went to bed, and as couples do, we started the sex stuff. And I think what happened is, partway through the sex stuff, I had the Polka Dot Door on my brain, and I started singing that damn theme song. And we broke out laughing, and we went back to the question of what was the name of the bear on the Polka Dot Door. We couldn't remember. It was driving us crazy. In the middle of sex, we're trying to figure out the name of a stuffed bear from a kids show in the 70s. And now this was 1990. So we didn't just have the internet, or I couldn't just pick up my phone and say, "Hey Siri, what was the name of the bear on the Polka Dot Door?" We had to figure this out. And I knew the one person who would remember the name of the bear, and that was my friend Dave. In 1990, Dave had moved from Toronto to Montreal, where he was going to Concordia University. So at about midnight on a Friday night, my girlfriend and I have stopped having sex, and I pick up the phone and I call Dave in Montreal, who is dead asleep, picks up the phone thinking something horrible has happened. She and I are giggling into the phone, and I say, "Dave, you have to help us solve the world's greatest problem. What was the name of the bear on the Polka Dot Door?" And just this grumbly, half-asleep voice, Dave's like, "Are you serious?" And I go, "Yes, what was the name of the bear?" And Dave said, "Bear." The name of the bear on the Polka Dot Door was Bear. Humpty, Dumpty, Marigold, and Bear! So we started laughing our asses off. We thanked Dave profusely and hung up and, and finished doing stuff. Yeah. The bear on the Polka Dot Door was Bear.